from the hot air balloon capital of the world. This is Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO Energy, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil. The 48th edition of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, presented by Canon, is happening now in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And now, live and direct from the rooftop studio at Balloon Fiesta Park, here are the hosts of Balloon Fiesta Live, Glen Moyer and Lloyd Jr.
And good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live at the 48th Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, presented by Canon. And you're also watching Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil. And once again, I'm Glen Moyer, alongside with my colleague Lloyd Jr. Last evening event for 2019. It hardly seems possible.
Yeah, it seems like we just got started yesterday.
I know, yeah except for sleep deprivation.
Yeah, my body feels elsewhere.
It does, yes, indeed.
Hey, good news for those folks who have been watching us all along on Balloon Fiesta Live or on Balloon Fiesta TV Channel 28 around the park here. We recorded this afternoon's awards ceremony.
That's right, first time.
And it's now online.
Oh, cool.
Both on YouTube and Facebook, so you can go see that. Just check out the 2019 Balloon Fiesta Live playlists. It's already there. It's about 40 minutes or so, and you can check out all the winners, all the special awards, and all the thank yous that took place this afternoon on what made the 48th Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta such a great success.
Absolutely, and I love this time of day because I just happened to peek over to the side of the set.
Yep.
This is that few minutes of the day at sunset when the sandias glow that bright pink, which of course gives them their name. And there you go, nice shot of it. It's just it's a magical time of day, and it only happens for a few moments as the sun sets.
Maybe 5.
Yeah.
And you can just see the pink go right up as the sun goes down. The sun is actually already below the horizon.
Right.
So we're going to see the rest of that go away quickly.
It'll just disappear into shadow all of a sudden. It's really a magical moment out here every evening.
It is. Our most of our balloons are stood up and ready for our Night Magic Balloon Glow tonight. But we actually got things kicked off a little bit earlier tonight.
That's right.
With the bringing in of the flag by our team Fast Tracks. We witnessed it, we recorded it, and here it is for you to enjoy.
And good afternoon, everyone. We are live on Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil, and we are just moments away, Art, from our first evening performance of Team Fast Tracks.
45 seconds to be specific about your moments. And we already have our live helmet cam. There we are in the Cessna up above, high above the field, just coming around the north end. We'll have 4 jumpers come out, bringing our American flag, some smoke and streamers, and maybe a few other things. And so let's turn our eyes skyward or to our monitor if you can see there. There's our pilot.
The shot of the pilots.
And I can't tell who's flying with them this time. But we are just about ready in the doorway. They have their own GoPros, plus the 4th jumper out, Dimitri Dadik, will have the live helmet cam. That's the view we're seeing right now.
And he's planning a bit of a special view for us this afternoon. Was talking with the ground crew just a little while ago. We'll wait and see if that happens. Don't want to give anything away, but we might see some really spectacular views of the flag tonight.
And they say ready. There we go. 1 away. 2 away. 3. And now with the camera, there goes the plane. And they are over the southwest corner of the field, 4 canopies high above.
Yep, 4 good shoots tonight. Listen to the wind.
Yeah.
That's net sound you're hearing from the jumpers. That's not our microphone.
As they line up there. Looking down over, appears to be the Rio Grande.
Yeah, it would look like they are about out over the river.
Yeah, and they're looking down that way. They'll be landing out right near the Main Street stage.
This is just one of a number of performing groups that are part of the entire team. The whole team is almost 50 members strong.
And there's the flag.
What is it they say? 5,000 square feet of freedom?
That's what they say. And our helmet cam right behind Larry Conway, who is bringing the flag in for us.
And literally, he's going to line up right behind. There he goes.
Look at that.
He took a broadside view as he deployed the flag, and then said he was going to try and fly right up behind him. Look at that.
Look at that.
Crisscrossing back and forth right behind the flag.
Larry Compton flying the flag. Sorry, I misspoke his last name. Larry's a 2-time world record holder for flying the largest flag under canopy by a single person. 7-year veteran on the team, more than 6,500 skydives. Nate Moore was the second one out. He's a 7-year veteran of the team with 5,000 skydives, retired from the United States Army. He's going to be turning on some daytime smoke for us.
Just went on.
It just went on. Look at that. Matt Harvey was number 3 out of the plane. He has a drop-down smoke system, so we'll see red, white, and blue smoke. There that is. Matt's been on the team for 8 years, more than 3,500 skydives. He's also the team's event coordinator. And as we mentioned, Dmitry Dadik is flying the live feed camera, as well as a drop-down smoke, again with red, white, and blue. 3-year veteran of the team with more than 10,000 skydives. So 2 guys with red, white, and blue smoke. 1 with the flag and 1 with the helmet cam, bringing us all these great pictures from the sky. The plane they use, Lady Liberty, is a Cessna 208 Grand Caravan.
There's some daytime fireworks too. You can see coming off of our helmet cam flyer. You see the green, pink, and blue.
The little shooters.
Yeah, little smoke shooters out coming off the side of his legs there, off the boots.
And a nice view down on Balloon Fiesta Park as he spins around.
And the plane following
Hey, there we are.
down.
I saw us.
Did you see us? I was looking up at the... now they're beginning, the 2 lead jumpers beginning their spiral program. They follow each other down in a nice big round spiral. We can hear the fireworks popping now off jumper number 4.
The plane being piloted today, as it is all week for us, by Brian Wolfenden. He's been on the team for 2 years. So as the first 2 jumpers come down and our flag becomes closer, let's honor America with the playing of our national anthem. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Team Fast Tracks and our national anthem. Want to recognize ground specialist Samuel Deeds with a 5-year veteran of the team. Sam is also the team's social media coordinator and a retired Marine gunnery sergeant. Team Fast Tracks here on Balloon Fiesta Live. And a flyover by the Cessna jump plane, giving us a wave as he goes over. Today's performances are dedicated to Navy Commander Joel Del Mundo Tio. Commander Del Mundo T died October 12, 2012, while supporting Operation Enduring Freedom. And Team Fast Track, that of course was recorded a little bit earlier tonight. They jumped at 5 o'clock. They are busy getting prepared for another drop-in, their last drop-in of the 2019 Balloon Fiesta. They'll be back at 7:30 with their Pyrotechnics drop-in. And you're going to want to be here and watching online or on the feed. It is a fabulous show. It will be immediately following our Balloon Glow and preceding our Afterglow fireworks. It is definitely something to behold.
Speaking of something to behold, we talked about the Sandias turning nice and pink as the sun set.
Yeah.
I just happened to spin around and look to my left, over my shoulder to the west. Look at that little section of cloud that is just ablaze where the sun went down this evening. Really, really pretty. Mother Nature sometimes can put on quite a show.
Many, many times.
There's a bit of it looking through the balloons.
Yeah. That's I think that's why we call this the land of enchantment.
There it is.
There it is.
Just almost like like John Denver once sang, I've seen fire in the sky.
And there it is.
Look at that view. Wow. What a crack. I tell you, our production guys are just the best.
They are.
They really, really are.
They have come through with every shot we've talked about. They've risen to every occasion when we said, hey, can we do this? Can we do that? They've figured out how to make it work. They even came over and helped us record the awards banquet brunch this afternoon.
Right.
And we did it without their equipment. We did it with a whole new set of equipment that I happen to use. And so they learned on new equipment, and the show
saw that.
great.
It was all filmed with iPads.
It was.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty cool system you have there.
It is a nice system. It's the system I use to produce a lot of the training videos for Balloon Fiesta and our navigators. And actually, I didn't shoot any of the video for our calendar video, but that is part of the... What is that? A little statue that... Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
okay.
It looks like a balloon, almost like some kind of a trophy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually quite neat.
Yeah, lots of balloons and chilies at the very top, I think I saw, as you get up to the top.
There's the
lots of balloons, lots of Zias.
Zia, rather.
And there's the chili up there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's red or green.
Looks
gray to me.
Yeah, it looks a little gray. Maybe not quite ripe yet. Maybe that's the case.
Yeah, or it's been petrified. It's gone too far the other way.
That too. Yeah.
That's it. So we're just hanging tight here for a couple more minutes while the sun is down. Let it get a little bit darker. And so that our balloon...
We still have a few balloons that are cold inflating. They have not yet quite gone hot, so we're going to give them extra minutes for these last few balloons to get upright and join us for the night.
Meanwhile, there's Phillips 66 with Paul Petrin. Behind it was Center Stage and Beth Wright Smith.
There's the two balloons I was just looking at that are still
not standing up yet.
Not quite hot inflated, but they're in the process of getting stood up, so they'll join us.
They won't be long.
Might be one or two others down at the north end of the park. Hard to say.
I see Cox Utility Service, the yellow on the top, black on the bottom, right behind Center Stage.
And just inflating beside him is the other Cox balloon. There is Shovel Man. You can just see the blue and see the little yellow, green, and purple flag there. Both of those balloons brought to us from Cox.
We certainly appreciate them being here.
Bass Pro Shops is back out again. Oh, yeah.
All of our sponsors.
Bass Pro Shops is back out again tonight. Earlier this week, I've mentioned I had a chance to meet a couple of their marketing people and thank them for the great comfortable chairs that we enjoy here on the rooftop studio. And let's see.
So a little tease of the big smile. Well, I wish I had all the pictures of the pilots so we could quickly identify those. Just a little preview of one of the shots that we're going to have for you tonight. We have a couple of mobile cameras down there on the field taking pictures inside the balloons, and in amongst them we have our cameras on the south end, on the north end, on the east side. So we've got you covered from all angles except overhead, and we can't fly balloons overhead. That's when we fly our balloon cams.
That's right.
But we can't fly those at night, so we'll be here on the ground. Then we got a great crowd here tonight as well.
Now tonight, the one thing we do not have tonight is our intrepid nighttime reporter Kim Vesley, because tonight is today at noon, you and I hosted the awards banquet for the hot air pilots. Tonight is the awards banquet and prize giving for the America's Challenge gas balloon race. And
Smile, we're about to be on camera there.
Yeah, Kim Vesley is at that event this evening. And West the Wolf.
Yep, she's actually serving as the Master of Ceremonies there as well.
Yeah, so she's doing double duty tonight and will be at the gas banquet.
Yeah, this last Saturday night, we're trying to get all those award things in and yet continue the show for everyone, so the entire staff gets kind of spread thin on the last Saturday night. But we are here on Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO. We want to thank XTO for being a great sponsor here at Balloon Fiesta this year. First time they've been here with us, and they've just been a joy to work with.
They really have, and I look forward to seeing them coming back and continuing this sponsorship. We know they've been pretty happy with the results of our viewership so far this year, and they've been great to work with. A couple of them have gotten to fly during the course of the Balloon Fiesta, and
we talked with one of them.
Yeah.
Remember the other day?
Had a live interview as one of their marketing folks was flying in the balloon, so it's been a good week with working with them. There's Dos Equis. I don't always fly balloons, but when I do, I fly Dos Equis.
Scott Appleman flying Dos Equis.
Yep.
He's the CEO of Rainbow Riders, who have been providing rides for those who want to get something checked off their bucket list.
Yeah,
they were doing about 360 passengers a day.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And last night we saw them out on the west side, kind of making up for a couple of those mornings they didn't fly.
Right.
I ran into Scott and his lovely wife Heather this afternoon at leaving the awards banquet. I said, had a few balloons up yesterday afternoon.
Look at
that. She said 24 balloons up.
Wow.
Because she handed out the propane cards, she said.
Look at that crowd tonight. Man, it is just jam-packed out there this evening.
And we've just finished up our Music Fiesta concert.
That's right. That's right.
So
that was wrapping up just after the American flag jump this
Justin
afternoon.
Moore and highlighting.
There's Bill Lee in New Mexico True Lee, as we call the balloons.
Got to work through that. Yeah.
Bill was flying.
Next to Osito Bimbo. There's the Wyoming balloon.
Yep. You can see the backside of the Buckin' Bronc with the cowboy riding on it there. I like that racer right there in the foreground, just kind of the graduated yellows to oranges there. That's
that
nice.
is pretty.
Wow, our camera just went dark. It looked like a new white balance, maybe. I thought, wow, it got dark in a hurry, and then I realized I was looking at the monitor. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting pattern on that balloon. I like that.
It is. It's not quite your standard racer shape either. It's a little bit more elliptical, I guess.
It's tall, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like our box this morning was a tall box. There is Kathy's Hope, right center screen, and that is literally the view that we have. We are looking right smack at that balloon. It's just, if you were to turn around, if you were in the middle of that pink ribbon looking back the other way, you'd be looking right at us.
Just about eye level, too.
Yep, Kathy's Hope with the cancer survivor ribbons there, and shout out to my lovely mom, who is a two-time cancer survivor. There is Rick Jones talking with what looks like...
That's Tom, one of our camera guys right there.
Camera guys, yeah, there's Tom. Rick is so
we have
our
two camera guys.
Well,
someone else has got the camera. So that little backpack on the back of Tom right there, that is the transmitter that we're getting these pictures back from.
Okay.
It's called a live view unit. It's actually got 6
live view.
Yeah, it's got 6 cell phone cards in it. So it takes the video, breaks it across those 6 cell phone cards, sends it up through the cell network. It gets collected back at a central place and then sent back to us via the internet.
You can just see him setting up the shot. Now here's the live shot that he's getting of Rick Jones burning, lighting up his balloon.
And the ground around him. And that's why when we take those shots, there's about a 1.5 second delay in the setup there. So.
Yeah, there he is.
So that racer we were talking about with the yellow at the bottom, gradually progressing to red at the top, affectionately or appropriately named Heat Wave.
Ah,
look that up. Kent Barnes brings that to us from Utah.
There is the balloon that has, talked about it earlier this week, the green balloon with the Slanja on the side. If you've not heard me explain earlier this week, Slanja is a Gallic toast or a greeting. It means basically Slanja is good health, Slanja va to your health, etc. And we actually have a balloon team here that is the Slanja balloon team, and they fly the tartan balloon, the New Mexico tartan balloon. I haven't found out the background on that balloon, but it does have the word Slanja on the side, and is green. I wonder if maybe they're from Ireland. I don't know, because that is a Celtic greeting. I'll have to look that up maybe.
So Glenn, we are at 6:50. I didn't bring my other one. Didn't bring my other one out, Tom. Tom Bueno, our Chief Safety Officer, going to be calling the shots for us tonight. And he says that we are going to start with an all burn. An all burn. And the way this works is we're going to count back from 10. That gives you the opportunity to get in on the countdown, our pilots an opportunity to get ready. And of course, you're going to want to have your camera ready when we get down to 0. So if you can hear us, please count with us. If you're watching on the feed, you can count or not. We won't tell if you don't. So we're going to do an all burn, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get started tonight, our night magic, with an all burn. An all burn, count with me in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn.
Light them up. I could tell they could hear us down on the field because I saw Scott McClinton burning in time with our countdown. Look at that. Nice shot.
There we go.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I didn't get out here till Wednesday, so.
Oh, we were waiting. We were listening to Kelly.
We wanted to hear Kelly's story. Why did she not get out here till Wednesday?
Where's she been all week?
Where you been, Kelly?
Oh, that's great. Great all burn to get us started. And that's the way it's going to work. We're going to do all burns. We're going to do flicker or twinkle burns. Those are going to be great burns to set your camera to video or slow-mo.
Yeah, the twinkle burns are. Our crack audience, once again, crack viewers, Robin Smith says the green Slanja balloon is Keith Sproul's balloon. Well, I didn't know that. I tried to call it up, and when I called up Slanja, I got the picture of the tartan balloon. That's Jeff Ashworth, which is named Slanja. So apparently Keith's balloon is named something differently, but maybe are you searching for it over there?
I'm taking a quick look because I know that.
Well, I tried doing. Usually we could do a keyword of green for the color, and it didn't. Nothing popped up. So I'm not sure what's happening with my spotter app there, but.
Well,
thank you, Robin, for letting me know that that's Keith's balloon. Yeah.
We're gonna redesign the structure here. It's the way we're getting the data these days. It doesn't quite fit the original data structure.
Rita Lehman Gimbel says Slanja equals health. That's right. And as I say, when you use it as a toast, as in Slanja va, it's a to your health or very good health is essentially the translation there from Gallic.
The other thing is Keith has brought Scorch.
Oh, well, yeah, Robin.
Well.
Just as you found that, Robin just texted back and said Keith is registered under his special shape Scorch, which is the purple and pink dragon. So that's why we couldn't find the Slanja balloon.
A flicker burn, he says. We're going to do a flicker burn. So again, this is a great way to do the video settings. So let's do a flicker burn, please. Flicker in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker, 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 flicker. All righty. Saw Wes the Wolf out there. There's Remax. The Festival del Globo from León, Mexico. Little light on the crown line. The KU Jaybird balloon. And there's Dos Equis. All righty.
Well, it seems to be. At least seems the crowd can hear us tonight, so that's good.
Somebody, yep.
And
Well, okay.
Okay. We can do that.
So we've got a live mic without, so we won't be able to question her. But Kelly Sasser is down there and wants to tell us something on live TV.
Hi, my name is Kelly Sasser. I'm from Phoenix City, Alabama. I wasn't able to come to Fiesta until Wednesday of this week, so I was watching in my high school math classroom, and it was competition day, and I was able to see our balloon score on the target, and I was yelling, and my kids loved it. So thank you for broadcasting live. Great opportunity for my kids to see what I do on the weekends.
Very good. Thank you very much, Kelly. We appreciate those kind words. Unsolicited testimonial.
Absolutely, and that's a great way of sharing the great sport of ballooning with young people.
Well,
and who may be tomorrow's balloonist.
And there's a whole lot of math in competition. You're constantly
absolutely.
figuring, the angle of approach and attack and all the momentum stuff. Man, what a great real-world lesson. How many times have you heard, math, why do I need to do this? Well,
I still don't understand why I learned algebra, because I haven't yet had to do an x minus y equals z kind of
there you go.
calculation. Look at that shot. I mean, our crack team these guys just are knocking it out of the park tonight. There's the moon rising around the corner of the Sandias, it looks like, now that the sun has set. Nick, I don't know if we can get this word to Kelly, but Nick Mazinas says, why couldn't I have a teacher like Kelly?
Oh, there you go.
Well, you're right. Teachers are incredible folks, anyone that takes up that profession.
I guess you could move to Alabama. All right, let's do an all-burn, folks. An all-burn, pilots and folks. An all-burn coming your way in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All-burn! That is fabulous. That was beautiful.
Just awesome.
Yeah. We're just going to have to extend Balloon Fiesta for a couple more weeks. We're getting it together now, so. Hey, we have the park until the end of the month,
Well,
so,
why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, there. What a great shot.
Who needs sleep anyway? It's widely overrated.
Cameras and the moon over the Sandias. Yep. All getting those great shots.
Look at that crowd. That is
great.
Just
we
incredible
had a fabulous crowd this morning as well.
Yeah, we did. And
biggest of the week, I believe. We don't do numbers daily because we're literally busy doing other things. So we'll combine figure out all those numbers, and in a week or so, we'll release those daily totals and the yearly totals.
We're talking about ways to improve the feed. There's a comment here from, I'm going to murder the name, but I'll just say from Gene Naring, who says, I can hear just fine. Now all we need are closed captions. So let me get back to it, my deaf friends, I just lost it. It scrolled right up past me. There it is. So my deaf friends can enjoy the banter as well.
That is actually on one of our lists to try and figure out.
How to,
how to do that, how to make it work. And so whether we do a signer or whether we actually get the closed captions, it's actually one of the things that is on our list to see how we can make work. Of course, we've still got 2 years before we hit the 50th event, and the idea is to have a truly world-class award-winning show for our 50th.
For the 50th, yeah.
So we're going to continue to add all those things.
That means they'll be hiring new announcers for the 50th. Is that
yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, so let's do a wave, an all-burn wave, if you will.
Okay.
A wave. We're going to try it. We're going to start at the south end. A wave from the south end up to the north. So basically, once the balloon south of you burns, once they start, you start. And after we get 2 or 3 rows, you can drop off the burn.
We're not going to call it row by row by row.
We're not going to call it row by row.
No.
We're going to let the pilots try and do this. We want you just to
do it on their own. Oh boy.
That's exactly right. So we're going to start the south end down here.
Okay.
Dos Equis, Kathy's Hope, Rainbow Riders, and Intel down on the south end. Once they start, next row goes, next row goes. We're not going to call that. You're just going to take the wave like you would in a stadium.
I was joking, Nick, about the new announcers.
Okay.
We'll be here
You
for
already
the 50th.
told them? All right. So we've told our pilots we're going to start here at the south end. So let's go. South end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. South wave.
Go.
Work your way up. That's working great.
Look at all the phones.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I want to try something, Tom. We've done this at a couple of other glows that I do. Since we think the crowd can hear us tonight, let's see if we can't get people to light up their phones and point them to let's say to the south end, so that we can see those lights. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, so we want everybody. We want you to take out your cell phone. I'm doing that right now. Turn on the light. Turn around and look to the south end of the park, which is toward the museum. And then put the phones up in the air and give us a wave, and we'll count that down. Let's see what happens. If just for grins, why not? Let's try something a little different.
So we'll are talking to
an audience glow.
An audience glow is what we're going to do. So everyone with their cell phone, get ready to turn on the light on your cell phone, and we're going to see if you can light it up. Point it to the south, and get
whichever
ready.
Direction you're in. But yeah.
Let's see what the audience does. And then if that works, we can try some other things.
All right.
So this is an audience glow. No burn.
Mobile phone, cell phone glow. Call it what you will. Audience glow.
Audience cell phone glow. No balloons, just cell phones in
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cell phones. Cell
See what the lights
phones.
going out there.
There's quite a few.
Yeah.
Not as many as we
Not
could
as many
yet.
as I'd hope, but you can see some out there.
They will.
We could try that. We could try and have him.
Yeah. So let's get the balloons back with an all burn. An all burn from the balloons. An all burn from the balloons. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn.
I think maybe next time we do the Twinkle burn, we'll try and do the phones in combination and have them turn toward the stage.
There's a lot of phones on.
Because we have our cameras there. Yeah, there are a lot of phones on.
Have you noticed the heat that hits here when the all burn goes on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, they also turned our heaters on.
I was going to say, it also helps they just turned our heaters on again.
Yeah. Yeah, that
makes a difference, but yeah. So yeah, I think next time, I think we'll do a flicker burn next in a few minutes here. And let's see if we can't have folks turn their phone lights on and turn toward the stage. They're on Main Street, and I know that's where the PA seems to be working best. And let's see what we could do. We'll do twinkle burns with the balloons, and we'll also have the phones glowing maybe.
If you can see our scissor lift on the north side of the stage, that's the perfect one, but just point it to the east. Point it toward
the stage, toward the mountains.
Towards the mountains.
Put your phone up, turn your light on. Of course, a lot of people are so busy taking pictures, they don't want to turn their phone around.
Yeah.
They're taking photographs with their camera. I was doing the same thing with their phone, rather.
So a flicker burn? Flicker burn.
Okay.
Cameras and balloons.
That's
cameras
right.
and balloons.
Point
flicker.
the cameras to the stage.
Here we go.
We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody flicker. Get the phones up. There we go.
Hey, look at the phones.
Yeah.
Look at those other lights.
We are cooking with gas tonight, I'm telling you.
Propane.
Look at all the phones
breakfast
out there.
of balloonists.
That's awesome.
Look at how Truly lights up.
Yeah.
The skull lights up. The rest of the balloon kind of stays dark. That's really cool.
Because the rest of the balloon
Hey,
is
look
black.
at that phone there. Well, yeah. That was a nice shot of someone's
nice shot
phone
of the moon.
there.
Yeah, look at the moon.
Yeah. That looked great. That looked great.
There's Keith Sproul again.
Yeah.
And his Slanja balloon, which is not the Slanja balloon team, but
just says Slanja.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That balloon's been here before. I didn't realize that Keith had picked up the ownership of that.
I had not seen that. I don't recall having seen it before.
I remember it.
Okay. Well, I'm not questioning your memory. More mine than yours. After 30 years up here, they all sort of become a blur sometimes. I'm watching the feed on my iPhone, but I'm going to get my video set up because next time we do a flicker burn, I want to get a little video of that tonight.
So we'll do a flicker burn? Flicker burn next?
All right.
Mr. Glen here would like a flicker burn.
Wait. Okay.
Getting his video set up.
My video set up.
So a flicker burn, ladies and gentlemen. Flicker. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker. Flicker.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done. That should be a nice little video.
Yeah. So you got the balloons and the monitor together.
Got a little bit of halo from the stage lights in there.
Is that behind the scenes video footage you're going to be posting here?
Video from the rooftop studio, direct from the rooftop studio.
Hey, our buddy Craig Kennedy took some live video this
morning. He did. I haven't watched the entire thing, but I saw some of it.
I saw the post and haven't got back to watch it all yet, so I'll be doing that.
I've seen just a bit of it, but I'm gonna while we're doing this, I'm gonna pop over to my Twitter feed and I'm gonna post that right now.
One right now.
Absolutely. So get over to Twitter and
I think we should do an all burn. We'll give them a moment here to cool down a little bit. The idea here is that, of course, those burners are putting a whole lot of heat in the top of the balloon. Oh, look at the moon going behind the clouds up there. Anyway, they're putting a lot of heat in the top of the balloon. Our balloon fabric at the top can only be heated to 250 degrees before it starts deteriorating. That's for most manufacturers. Some are otherwise as well, of course. But we need to let the balloon cool a little bit. So when we do that all burn and put all that heat in there, we are not over-temping the balloon. There's a whole family group. Yay! Mr. Sprinkles. Mr. Sprinkles. And you see he's listening to the radio to see what's coming up next. And we are going to do an all burn. So an all burn, here we go. An all burn in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn! All burn! Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep. All righty.
Yeah.
Hey, Hilo is checking in, as is Denver, Colorado.
This might be the best glow that we've had all week, to be honest with you.
I believe you're right.
I think the crowd's into it. The pilots are into it.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
They're singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Balloons on the feed.
Well, I just posted Twinkle, Twinkle, Big Balloons was my tweet on my Twitter feed, and anybody that's interested in following certainly can log on to Twitter. You'll find me at Glen Moyer, GLENMOYER 1.
All righty.
Yep, just hit the button and just tweeted out that Twinkle glow.
There you go. Someone said this glow is fabulous, but it's sad there's no glow tomorrow. That's correct.
Well, that's true.
After tonight, we just have one more event left. That's our farewell mass ascension
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
And then a lot of folks have to pack up gear, and head home. I know Andrew Hawley's got to get out of town and head back to the UK, or well, actually back to his residence in Florida, I think. And I brought out some gear for him to use, and we're going to pack that up tomorrow after flying and get it back on the road. He's got to travel home, and I do too. I've got 2 more events to do in the next coming weeks down in Texas.
So we're going to do a wave starting on the north end. We're going to start the wave on the north end. That's away from the buildings in Corporate Village. We're going to do it just like we did last time. The far north end balloons are going to light up. Once they light up, the next row, go ahead and pick it up. And we're not going to count off the rows because we can't do the alphabet backwards. But just go ahead and start out there on the north end, just like you would in the stadium. As the one next to you burns, you pick up your burn and then eventually drop off the back end. We're just going to keep that burn coming all the way down here to the south end. So a wave from the north to the south. A wave from the north to the south. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. North end. North end.
Now let's see how long it takes to get the wave down here to the south end.
I can see the light through the balloons. Keep coming to the south. There we are.
Row by row, work your way back.
Looks like we're about midway. Getting to the last third. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep coming.
We're about
3 rows to go.
Yep, now we're about, I think we're around row C now. There's row B lighting up right in front of us.
And row A. Yay! All righty. Great job.
Love it when a plan comes together. Yes, indeed.
Hey, look at those young pilots taking over there. Hi, guys.
Hey, I just gained a couple of new followers on Twitter, too.
Well, there you go. When you post cool videos like that, you're bound to get a few more. Yeah. Teresa says she's going to miss this feed. It's been fun watching every single day.
Delina Sue Lickfield says, please show the moon again.
We'll get some more shots of the moon because we have a little bit of gap between the jumpers and our fireworks, so that's one of the shots that will happen.
Yeah.
And if you missed the feed, remember all of our shows, not only from this year, but from last year and in 2017, they're all online. We now have more than 100 hours of Balloon Fiesta posted on YouTube, Facebook, etc.
So the next rainy, cold weekend you can binge watch Balloon Fiesta for the past 3 years.
There you go. Easiest way to get to it, balloonfiesta.com. Balloonfiesta.com, click on this year. Balloon Fiesta Live drops down. There's the moon for you.
Hi, Jenny.
Glad to oblige. Once you click on Balloon Fiesta Live, there's links to 2017 to 2018. And on that very same page, there is a link to every single show we have done so far this year, including the awards banquet, brunch that we recorded.
Bonus programming.
Bonus programming that we did this afternoon. We didn't broadcast that live, but we recorded it just as if we were live because we don't want to be edited.
Colby Jones says he just watched the awards dinner. So,
you know, my quick look here was about 2,500 people have already seen it.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
just on Facebook. So
outstanding.
When I get home tonight, I'll be pulling our new numbers. Before anything we did today, we were approaching 600,000 views, and we've had a fabulous day. So I know those numbers are going to be up higher, but that doesn't mean you can't still share these videos out and tell all your friends and neighbors about it. And, of course, make plans to be here live in person next year. October 3rd is when it starts in 2020. It will be number 49, and the theme will be Time Flies.
I showed you a little meme that a friend of mine posted earlier today on Facebook who has no knowledge whatsoever of Balloon Fiesta, but it was a bit of beach artwork from over the UK, and it said, time flies, but you're the pilot. And I really like that. Of course, it just simply means that you're in control of your life and you make of it what you will, even as time is passing. But I thought how unique and apropos that it ties in so well with our theme for 2020, Time Flies. But
my buddy Don Henderson says it's sad you guys aren't having any
fun. I saw that,
yeah. Let's do an all burn. How about an all burn, ladies and gentlemen? An all burn. Here we go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn.
Who's got the squeaky toy? Did you hear that?
Yeah. Wow. This does not get old.
It does not.
I was out there on the field on a crown line on a balloon at the very first balloon glow we did here. I still get chills thinking about that first all burn. The light, the power, the rush, the heat. Just incredible.
And on the old field, the dust.
Yeah, that's true. That's the part I can forget.
Yeah, we talked earlier this week about when we had the Air One overhead taking aerial photos of the glow one night and doing that official photograph. And I still have the one. I can remember the years, a few years when I participated in this balloon glow, and I still have that 8x10 photo framed on my wall at home of my balloon Yellow Rose. I was right over here in about A6 or 7, I think it was, and my balloon had a Texas flag parachute top, so it was really, really visible in the in the aerial shot.
Right.
And it's such an amazing experience to be down there as a pilot and crew and be amongst the crowd and all the excitement. It really is fun.
My balloon had a brown top, but there were the yellow and orange colors around it, so it almost looked like a little donut from the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How about a flicker burn? A flicker burn? Let's get a flicker burn in. Flicker, please, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker! Flicker!
Greg Silsby says, time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana. You guys are amazing. Cute. Our audience is just, you guys are just over the top. We should, I don't know, we should archive all of these comments or have a best of category or something. Maybe we need to add an award for our online viewers.
You know, after this is all over, I do go back and archive a lot of those comments and actually go back and read through all of them.
Really?
Yep. I found a way to download them so that I don't have to keep scrolling. I just download them. I can kind of do some search through them. And so we do appreciate all those. And I throw out the ones that we don't like and take the ones that are very complimentary and take them in on our debrief and say, look at all the people that like it. Look what they're saying.
I just had a message. Let me get back to over to Messenger here. Whoops, where did it go? Oh, no.
So we're about 12 minutes away from the dropping in of Team Fast Tracks with their Pyrotechnics jump tonight.
Maybe it was a Facebook comment. Let me get back. Anyway, it was a message from a friend over in Scotland who's watching, or was, I assume was watching. No, it was on Twitter. I'm sorry. I know where I'm going now.
Okay.
I'll get back over here to that.
While you go there, let's do an all burn.
Yeah, okay, I found it. Go ahead, let's do the all burn, then I'll come back to that.
Our folks over here aren't ready, so yeah.
Okay,
so
all right. No, I just I tweeted out the video of the Twinkle burn earlier, and Catherine Cumming replies and says, Glenn, where is this? I'm home in Glasgow and can't sleep. That's Glasgow, Scotland. And,
oh, wow.
So hi, Catherine. I'm going to tweet back to her. She can't hear me talking
about it. How about an all burn? An all burn. Here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn. Some of the crowd is hearing us because I'm hearing them yell all burn as well. There's a great fan with their iPad taking videos of the all burn. Even better when the balloons, they obviously have to stop burning, to stop putting heat in the top, let the balloon, so it really gets dark, and then when those all go off, that's the best. That's the best. And it doesn't matter to me whether it's a flicker or an all burn, they're all great. There's some discussion going on whether the Allburns or the Flickers are better.
Oh, they both have their own.
They do. They're all
their
good.
own beauty.
There's
and
Off Your
brilliance.
Rocker. And behind it, Civil Air Patrol.
Yep.
Doing their own little flicker for us.
So anyway, I just tweeted to Catherine the details and told her how she can log on to balloonfiesta.com and watch us live over in Glasgow, Scotland. So I'll go back to the Facebook feed now.
And they're
Maybe
both
she'll check
good
in.
for selfies.
Flicker burns are the best. Love the flickers.
You think about that?
What's that?
Well, we're talking over here. We're talking about the difference. And, of course, flickers, we've said, are good for videos. Allburns are good for stills.
And they're good for selfies.
And both are good for selfies.
Well, that's true, but you got to time it just right with your selfie, or you get
so you start doing a selfie movie.
Oh goodness!
A selfie movie of a flicker. Now that's the video that does not get out there very often.
Yeah.
So hey, why don't you try this? We're going to do a flicker. Set your phones to the selfie mode, but in video. So take a selfie video of this flicker. All righty? Flicker burn. Here we go. Flicker burn for the selfies. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Selfie flicker. Selfie flicker.
I did video. I should do a photo.
Well, we're combining the video of the flicker with your selfie.
No, I just did that. See?
How did it work? Yeah.
That's the.
Oh, nice one with Kathy's
That's the photo.
And you managed to get both done in that burn.
So yeah, I got I started out with the countdown. There we go. See, Art?
Uh-huh.
There we go. A selfie flicker burn video.
Cool.
That's a little crazy. I hate doing selfies anyway, but.
They're ready for the live video feed.
So,
He's not ready.
yeah, so we hear the Fast Tracks team overhead checking in. We're checking our live video feed now because we're just about 7 or 8 minutes away from their Pyrotechnic jump. So we've got just time enough for maybe 1 or 2 more quick burns here. Glows before we bring them in.
So we just did a flicker, so let's get an Allburn in.
Yeah.
Who's that on the upright?
I don't know. I don't recognize that.
I don't either. Gary, live feed. I think we're going to do an Allburn. Let's do an Allburn, please.
Yeah,
an Allburn. Here we go. Allburn in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allburn! Allburn! Is that the Flex Seal guy? That is, yeah.
Did you hear that? The face we were looking at on the upright, somebody down there said, "Is that the Flex Seal guy?"
I don't know.
Maybe they built a balloon out of Flex Seal. Who knows?
Not sure here. So we do have our live feed from inside the plane.
And just a quick reminder, you are watching Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO Energy, an Exxon Mobil subsidiary. There is a live view. There was a live view from up in the aircraft. We're just setting up our live video feed, checking the link so that we can bring you those amazing pictures of Team Fast Tracks when they jump with their nighttime pyrotechnic show here in just a few minutes.
When they did the 5 o'clock show, the light on our monitor was such we couldn't see who was in the right seat.
Right.
But I've been told that it is Ty Young, the president of the board of directors.
Oh, okay.
That is up there with them.
Yeah. Yeah, the sun on the monitor made it hard to see this. I enjoyed watching the replay video because I really could see a lot more of it.
Yeah.
There they are in the aircraft. Looks like they're flying different colored suit lights tonight.
Yeah, the last few nights it's been all red, but we've got some blue and some red. And we probably ought to get another
white there too.
Yeah. Probably ought to get another Allburn in here.
Yeah, one more good last one to bring this
maybe
up.
we can see that from the air. Fast Track Ground this announced. We're going to do an all burn for you if you want to poke your head out and give us a shot from up there. All burn. All burn. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn.
Light them up, pilots. There's Osito Bimbo and the cannon balloon.
Yeah. So we talked about the very first balloon glow and what a rush that was. The other interesting part of that is when we deflated all 300 and some balloons at the same time, we created our own weather phenomenon. With all that hot air rushing out of the tops of the balloons, it had to be replaced by cold air from the outside, and so we created our own thermal activity, and balloons got whipped around every which way. And so now what we do is we've learned to take our balloons down kind of systematically, or at least a little bit at a time, so that we're not taking all of them out at the same time. There's the POW MIA balloon. That one glows nicely
just
too.
On time, yeah. And that's actually a black balloon, but it does glow quite nicely.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So about 3.5 minutes. Can we get another all burn in, please? And all burn, ladies and gentlemen. All burn. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn. All burn.
Tommy Blanton says, you have created a wonderful week for watching the amazing Colorful Balloon Fiesta events. Thanks so much from Idaho. You're more than welcome.
Thank you, Tommy. Glad to bring it to you.
If this were work, we wouldn't be here. We're just absolutely having a ball.
In the far back left of the screen, there's the mustache balloon, better known as Guilty.
Right.
Zarek Wells, the pilot of that.
Yep.
And there were Digitools, instrument packages for balloons on the poles yesterday.
Which no one got.
So they did a drawing today.
That's right.
And Zarek won.
And he won. He did indeed. Looks like we have red, white, and blue lights tonight. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
A little bit of patriotism on the team tonight.
There we go.
And green.
And
red, white,
green.
blue, and green.
Red, white, yeah. So green will be the camera.
Right.
The red, white, and blue will be the other ones. You'll be able to see that from the ground. We'll give you those shots as well as the helmet camera. It's almost like, we need to be able to send 3 or 4 feeds at the same time down the line.
Yeah. We could do one of those split screen things where we could watch all 4 jumpers at the same time.
All at the same time, plus yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
All righty. Oh, Team Fast Track ready. The handbrake there.
And they will be landing in a landing zone we have roped off out there, just almost right in front of the Main Street main stage. So
in row 3 out there, Main Street stage starts with 1, and then you got 2 and 3.
Yep.
So about 400 feet or so out into the field.
It is flagged off, but you can walk right up around the edge of the flagging. Be right up close and personal with the jumpers when they come down.
So that looked like Ty's hand there, a little breakup in that feed. To get this feed, we've got an antenna on a tripod, and we're literally tracking the plane as it flies around. Every so often, you can only go around so many times with that before you end up wrapping the antenna, the wires up.
Well, and you're having to spot the plane up in a night sky, which is not the easiest thing to do either. There you see a shot of it. That square white box you see there, that's on a tripod.
That's the antenna.
And the operator behind it has to literally aim that up at the aircraft. Is that Gary working tonight?
It is.
It's Gary.
It is.
On the live feed. And he has to aim that and track the movements of the airplane in order for us to get the link to bring us these pictures.
And we're just seconds away from the jump of Team Fast Tracks. 5 seconds. Look at those packs of pyrotechnics on their legs.
Yeah, and we're going to see all that up in the sky in just a few minutes.
35 pounds per leg. So when we get the jumpers out, can we just ask the pilots that are standing to go ahead and light their balloons up? There's a shot of Gary working that feed. The plane directly overhead of us. So
yep. Just crossing to our left.
The jumpers are in the door. There he's counting his
one.
way.
There he goes. One's away.
Oh, here he comes. I see him. There goes one. There goes one. Two.
There goes
Three's
number
away
3
with the blue lights, and that leaves only our cameraman, our helmet camera operator.
Dmitry Dadik is number 4.
Flying the green lights, and he's out.
And so we can look up.
You can see the little lighted figures, the little lighted men. We have a red,
the
a
blue
white.
is kind of, the blue is a
kind
little
of
bit
faint,
dull, a little
but we see the red, white, and green.
And there they're looking down on the field.
The blue is just crossing between the red and white.
Yep.
Quite faint, actually.
Actually kind of going around, the white's in the middle now.
Yeah. And the green up high is, again, is Dmitry flying our helmet cam and giving us these aerial views of the
So
team.
we look down, we see the red and the white.
Yeah.
And there's the
and
blue.
there's the blue trailing behind, yep.
Yeah. I think that dark spot is us. The field is dark in the center. Good time to tell you the first one out was Larry Compton. Next out, Nate Moore. Third out, Matt Harvey. And as we mentioned, Dmitry Dadik has the helmet cam.
And they're all in single file now. Red, white, blue. Again, the blue light's very faint, and then green, but you can see the blue if you look closely. There go the Pyrotechnics.
And now you know exactly where they are.
So now you can see the 3 lead jumpers and our 4th jumper. And now we have all 4 Pyrotechnics on, all in single file.
And from our helmet cam, we see all 3 of them in front of him. Brian Wolfenden is piloting the jump plane for us again tonight. And Sam Deeds is taking care of the honors on the ground as our ground specialist.
You can see how they play essentially sort of a game of follow the leader as they come down in single file, and then as they get a little closer, they'll start to launch those fireworks.
Swirl, yep, and they'll do some swirls.
And they'll do some spirals,
all
probably.
kinds of things for us. Did a great job of bringing the U.S. flag in earlier tonight.
Yes.
That's on the
Awesome
beginning
job.
of this show, so if you tuned in late, you can re-rack the show and go back and check that out. Of course, basically any of our evening events, except Thursday night, we have the Fast Track team dropping in the flag to start our show, and then again another Pyrotechnic show at 7:30. Look at the shot we have from the ground.
Oh, look
you
at
can
that.
read selection.com on their chutes.
Yep.
Selection.com bringing us this helmet cam view.
That's the lead jumper with the red lights on, you can see.
Dmitry catching up to the tail of the line. Just part of the 35 pounds of pyrotechnics on each leg.
And I think what he's doing there is setting the timer that fires the pyrotechnics or shuts off his streamer. You see that just turned off.
All of the controls for their pyrotechnics, you're right, Ron, right there on their wrist.
That little wrist computer they have. There's
Love
the blue.
that
There's
shot.
the blue jumper.
The blue.
Look at that. Those blue lights really now quite visible in that shot. And that wind you're hearing, ladies and gentlemen, is from the mic live on the helmet camera. That's not blowing here on the rooftop studio. That's actually the air that they're flying through.
Right
there
at the
go
bottom,
the fireworks.
And right at the bottom of the screen, there's balloons lighting up. That's the Rainbow Riders balloon lighting up because it's right in front of us, and I saw the curve of the field.
And there go the fireworks. You hear the pops and see all the colors now as the team continues to fly in formation on their way down to landing. Look at that shot. Top of the balloon and the team fast tracks up in the sky above them.
The star on the balloon and the fireworks above. You can see they're getting closer to the field and continuing to watch where they're going, as well as firing fireworks and where the other guys are and getting us the best shot from up there.
What a show.
Right over the top of the field.
Right over the top of the field.
Yes, sirree.
And this is just the start of a great fireworks show, because once Team Fast Tracks has landed, we have our Afterglow fireworks coming up as well.
I was just going to say that.
I knew you were. That's why I
That's
said
why
it.
you jumped in. Look at that. What a great precursor to our Afterglow fireworks.
Oh, yeah. What a great performance these guys do. Now spiraling down a little bit, the red lead jumper.
You're all right, folks. The skydivers can hear you now. Once they drop below about 1,000 feet, they say they can start hearing the ground. So now they'll be making a final approach in. Again, looking from the helmet cam. We see the lights and a couple of balloons.
You can see the cannon balloon
below.
occasionally lighting up down there in the shot.
Yeah.
There's the cannon balloon doing a little bit of
there's
twinkle
two or
burning.
three still
There's
out
two or three
there.
down there. That's the Phillips 66 balloon too. Paul Pedron, Johnny and Paul Pedron, brothers, right there side by side.
Jumper number one slides
in. You're safe.
There's Sam D.
There's Sam,
the ground,
their ground team leader.
Team guy.
Had a nice chat with Sam earlier this evening. There's Osito Bimbo lighting up. Look at that shot of him
lighting
watching
up
the skydivers
site.
coming in.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Here comes our blue jumper. There's a great shot of the cannon balloon. Look at those blue lights now. You can see them. And slides in safely. And finally, here comes Dimitri with our helmet cam. And you'll see the landing approach.
And
boom,
there we are.
There's contact, and he's down as well.
Team Fast Tracks. Great job. Great job.
Listen to the crowd. They really appreciate that show tonight.
Hey, today's performances of Fast Track dedicated to Navy Commander Joel Del Mundo II. Commander Del Mundo II died October 12, 2012, while supporting Operation Enduring Freedom. Thanks, Matt. Matt Harvey,
Thanks, Matt.
loving Balloon Fiesta. We asked him last night where was his favorite place to jump, and his answer, right here at Balloon Fiesta.
Yeah. And there goes the aircraft high overhead, usually flies by and gives us a little wing wag salute.
Brian Wolfenden piloting the plane for us. We can still see those big packs on Matt's legs there.
Yeah,
And,
look at that.
Yeah, 35 pounds on each leg. And one of the reasons that these guys slide in versus just kind of do a feet stop
is
because of all that weight on their legs.
Yeah.
Whether it's the pyrotechnics or whether it's the smoke they jump during the day, but that's the reason they do these slide-ins.
Right.
The pack just doesn't give them the mobility in their legs to be able to do a kind of a running, walk, landing there as well. I love those lights out there.
I know. Yeah, I need a set of those blue lights. I need a suit like that for Saturday night or something.
Well, I think those lights are whatever color you want to turn on. So all you need is one set. Then you could be green tonight and red tomorrow and blue and do like they did last night and do the disco show.
Have the disco show going, yeah. It looked like a flying disco ball up there.
Hey, so Team Fast Tracks is down. We thank them as well. We've basically wrapped up our balloon glow, and so there's nothing left tonight but the afterglow fireworks.
That's right. And then, of course, you and I get to get prepped and be back out bright and early tomorrow morning. We're back on the air live at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for our final farewell mass ascension. Gosh, it hardly seems possible.
We do need to mention that our afterglow fireworks are presented by Sandia Resort and Casino. We certainly thank them for bringing the fireworks to us on all of our evening events. So before the fireworks get truly underway, we're going to say goodnight. I'm Art Lloyd Jr.
I'm Glen Moyer. You've been watching Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil.
We'll see you at 6 o'clock in the morning for our farewell mass ascension. Have a great night. Stay tuned for fireworks.
like leave it half faded.
You've been watching Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO Energy, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil. Always in October and always in Albuquerque, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is the world's premier ballooning event. This program is a production of AIBF Inc., all rights reserved. Thanks for watching Balloon Fiesta Live.